City Park Radio. How you going out there? It is Luke here with you for Addicted Fiona. Just doing the typical, the lovely, the affable as always, new brew. Telling me all her life problems because that's what I'm here for. I'm just a sponge and you just put all your tears on me and I'll soak it up and carry that forever. And then one day somebody will squeeze me out and I'll go all dry. And anyway, whatever, just stop talking about sponges. Let's get into the weather for you. Now, for tomorrow, the 11th of August, it's going to be dropping down to 8, top of 13. Heaps of rain tomorrow, apparently. 100% chance of 15 to 30 millimetres. So if you don't have to go out tomorrow, don't go out. Or be very quick in your commute to the office. Thursday dropping down to 5, top of 14, partly cloudy. And for Friday, minimum of 6, top of 14, showers and a little bit of wind, maybe a bit of a scud of rain as well. 1 to 4 mils on Friday, and the weekend's too far away, so we won't bother about that. Currently, it is a lovely 11.2 degrees outside. When I was slowly walking from the car to the door here to come into the studio, I thought, yeah, it's not that it's not cold at all. It's not hot, but it's not like it's cold or anything. Anyway, it is a minute and a half past 10. Luke here with you, of course, with Addicted all the way to 12, or with you all the way to 12, I should say. Let's get into the music. A little bit of Rick Astley to start us off, and we're back after this. City Park Radio. Hi everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we're down here at, this evening I should say, we're down here at the radio, because I do voluntary radio. And so I just thought, because I'm always hard up for an idea for the vlog. So I just thought, I'll bring the camera into the studio for a little bit. Saw me do a little bit of an intro there. I'll just keep it up there for a little bit. For a few anecdotes, I'll do a little bit of an over the panel, or a little bit of a rundown of the controls later as well, and just a quick look out there, because there's a heap of drawers and they're all full of stuff. So we'll just go through dig through them a little bit later. But I won't have the mute because there is a speaker here in the studio. I won't have it going because of I don't want to get caught out on a copyright strike on YouTube's. So, I don't know, this video, I don't know how long it's going to be, a couple of minutes probably. I'll just, do a bit of waffling that you'll hear some of. And, anyway, I'll catch you next video. Hope you enjoy this one. Thank you. City Park Radio, The Police with I Can't Stand Losing You. Geez, I'm slow tonight. How are you doing out there? It is Luke here with you. Of course, before that, we had U2 with Vertigo. Now, let me get into something unusual I saw earlier today, and it was a bit unusual for sure. So, where Hungry Jack's is, and then there's the overpass bridge, and then you can go down onto the highway. So, of course, one side, you've got up off the highway. The other side, you've got down onto the highway once you cross over the bridge from... completely. It's near, what are the streets called? I'm completely sorry, I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, so today we were driving along. We went along Margaret Street, right? We went up, zip round, went past old Coates Payton, turned left to go up over the bridge, and we got over the bridge. We then wanted to turn. It would be right to go down onto the highway to then go up the outlet. So that's fine, superb, excellent, all that. However, as we were prepping or getting ready to turn down onto the highway, so we're just stopping at the little intersection there was a vehicle coming up off the ramp the wrong way. So I don't know what was going on there. No idea. I don't know if the vehicle had turned, I should say, well, they've obviously turned to go down the ramp, right, but then realised they don't want to go onto the highway. So then must have turned around obviously at the back or halfway down, and then they've started to come back up the off ramp, which is an off ramp, not an on ramp, which is not a great time at all. So yeah, I don't know what exactly was going on there, and not to get too into it, the vehicle, it was a P-plater, but yeah, so that was unusual and different for sure. So I'm not really sure what was going on in regards to that. But yeah, so saw a vehicle coming up onto the highway off of the highway on-ramp, which is, yeah, not a great plan, if I'm honest. Not a great plan at all. But, I suppose they got out of there and got to wherever they needed to go. So it wasn't all bad at the end of the day. Anyway, everybody, City Park Radio, it is Addicted, of course, for me. Look, let's go up to a bit more music. 20 minutes past 10 now. It's the Chili Peppers. We'll be back after this. Hi, everybody. So this is the studio. So let me just take you through it quickly. So here we have nice music standing, put your notes on and whatever else. Second microphone over there. There's a window into the other studio, into the second studio. Clock on the wall. Telephone panel, just the one computer screen, CD players and whatever else. And then look, we've got record players. But anyway, let's get into this here first. So on the panel here, we have microphone 1, 2, and 3. There's only the 2 microphones hooked up at the moment. CD player, mini disc, which is this here. External mixer, I'm not sure what that's for. Turntable 1 and 2, which we've got the turntables over here, which I've never used for turntables. Computer, so if you want to play a song off of the computer, you have that up. Satellite, that is for things like things that aren't happening in the studio. And the telephone, for if you want to take a call. Up here we have so when the phone rings, this light will light up, and if there's a doorbell, so that'll light up. CD players, of course. There's a switch here for if you're recording what you're doing on the computer. Headphones, of course, headphone volume. This is for the speakers that are up here, one there and one over there. And yeah, that's the studio. It's very average and very brown and not great aesthetically. Yeah, it's about all. I mean, I have done some work at the local Chili. This song's going to finish, so I better change it. Now I'm like, where do I put this? I don't know. Oh, no, I want that. Right. So I've just turned the CD off. The Black Keys are playing, which is a song I've got on my USB here. So yeah, that's that. We've got our gauge. This is a speaker, so if I have the Q on, that comes out of there. Button there to change the other studio. So yeah, there you go. That's the studio here. Community radio studio. What a great time it is. And yeah, we'll go out and have a look at some other things in a moment. And that's that. That's the studio headphones. Oh, what's the microphone? Rode. It's a Rode Broadcaster we have. So, and you can hear my squeaky chair as well, which is actually quite annoying. The Rode Broadcaster. And my very clapped out Audio Technica M40Xs. So I'm just a poor community radio presenter. So if somebody out there wants to buy me a new pair of headphones, I'd take them. I'd take them. Anyway, everybody, yeah, I better just get a couple of things here sorted, and I will see you in City Park Radio. It is 13 minutes past 11. Carrie Underwood there with Before He Cheats. Now, I'm not sure, but did she win like American Idol or one of those shows? Possibly. I don't know. Anyway, and before that, we had My Chemical Romance with Sing. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I went out had a little bit of lunch-a-rooney or so, as you'd call it today. And while I was out, well, I had, we went to a bakery, so I had classic, had a pie, lovely. But had a sweetie afterwards, had a dessert, and I guess you could call it a dessert. And I had a jam and cream donut. However, it wasn't it was called a donut, but it was more like a bun made of donut dough, I guess you could call it. But like not a round bun, it was like a long bun, like a hot dog sort of, bun. Split, of course, cream, like an inch thick, jam. My goodness gracious me. And of course, like a classic donut that had a bit of sugar sprinkled on it and whatever else. And I thought, wow. So it was, I guess, similar-ish to a chocolate eclair, but no chocolate. The bun or roll or whatever you want to call it was donutty dough or donutty mixture and had jam in there. And it was, wow. It was something else, let me tell you. It was something else. Diabetics, it would be 30 carbs at least. Oh, it was wild. And but it was great. And also, sometimes you're having a big sweet like that, it can be a bit sickly or be a bit or can become a bit sickly. But this actually didn't. It was pretty good. I thought, I don't know about this, but I've just, it was a good time. Proper cream and lovely, lovely stuff it was. Anyway, it is about nearly 16 minutes past 11. We're going to go off to a bit more music, to another song. What have we got here for you? The Potbellies, remember them? Wow, they haven't had a song for a while, probably. I'm not down with music. Probably should be a bit more, but anyway. It's Addicted on City Park Radio. 16 minutes past 11. So all these drawers, and we're going to go down here into the dark because the light's not working, are all full of CDs, right? Oh, I can't even open that one. Let's open this one. Oh, yeah, it's a bit stiff, that. But anyway, what about this one? Look at this. There's like thousands of them. Indonesian ones here, apparently. Look at this. Look. They're all full. My goodness. What have we got? What's this one? Oh, gosh. I don't know. It's like a single or something. They're like not really any good, any of them, if I'm honest. Wow. They're all random, just random stuff. Girl from Mars. Okay. Oh, it's got a dog on it. Something Empire. Yeah, they're all just crazy random CDs. So some of them, but not all of them, but some of them have numbers on them. But what have we got here? Tour of Duty. Tour of Death. My goodness. Direct Hits, Volume 8. Wow. Oh, 40 something or other. Gigantic. 40 Giants of the Jukebox. Wow. My goodness. But, yeah. Oh, that's... Oh, my goodness. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Anyway, I better get back in and see if REM's finished yet. It's got to be close.